Hi everybody, I'm back. It's Flora's Place Shop on Etsy. So the last time I was on, the video was like 45 minutes. So what we're gonna do is try to speed it up a bit. So I'm gonna go make my bow, come back, and we'll go from there because you've seen this wreath before. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. So anyway, what I wanted to do was place my bow on, and now I'm gonna show you the difference between, okay, it was the bigger bow. So I used the little, I went with the pink, like the pink. I went with burlap, but I switched it up. Instead of this one, I put in this one because I just wanted it a bit lighter, and because my flowers are different than these flowers this time. But you know what? We're gonna fly by the seat of our pants. We're all in it together, so we'll go step by step and see how we make out. Anyway, I have to put on my glasses. So I really like my easel, like holy moly, eh? I had one a long time ago, but yeah, I had one a long time ago, and now I gave it away because, like I told you, I didn't think I was going to do it anymore till I got to Crystal Beach. And then my girlfriend said to me, "Aw, you've got to do it, Flora. You know how many people out there want to see, and you have a good, you like to talk to people and have fun." And I said, "Okay, well, I may as well then, I guess." So I was telling you about this the other day. I don't really, they don't feel plastic, but you can hear them crunchy. I don't know. I'm real funny. Okay, you hear nothing. Crunchy. But then you know what? It's what they're making nowadays, and if you're only limited certain, well, I've gone out and my one greenhouse, they haven't. They're just putting their Christmas away now. They have orders of stuff all in boxes. And I was like, oh, come on, guys. Why don't you get this stuff out? People are waiting for videos. Like, I've already done all my Valentines, and that's out the door. I kept one little one for myself. I thought, well, oh, geez, if I don't put one on the wall, they're going to say, my goodness gracious, you selling wreaths, you making wreaths, and you don't even have a wreath for yourself. So anyway, you'll have to excuse me today. It's really snowing here, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. So I don't have my t-shirt on, so you'll have to excuse me. I'm just plain Jane over here. So we're gonna do the greens. We'll try the yellows maybe. I only have a little bit of this, so I'm gonna work that in. Because we have some yellows, and I only have a little bit of this too. So we'll see if we can do it. If we can do it, fine. If we need to use more, I'm gonna have to stop the video and go look at my stash, which I haven't cleaned. So I've got to go through that, because if I'm like anybody, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I'll go out and buy more and go, oh, I had it. What the heck? You know, and when you're in the zone, I don't know, when I'm in the zone, I can't hear anybody talking to me. I just go like, hey, I just get into it. So sometimes you'll see my back to you. I hate having my back to you, but I hope you'll be able to see everything. Now, another wreath that's coming up, and I might be able to show you, is, I got two of them. And I have all the bee ribbon. So that's coming up. And I have a bicycle ring. And that'll be coming up. This will be all in my Etsy shop. And like, I'll just explain to you. When I do one, I do them at the crossbars here. I put my foam in here. I put my moss in here. And I do a little bit. I don't want to take away from this area, because this is a nice form. It's a wheel, a bike wheel. I call them all forms. But yeah, you could, this is to me a little big. There I go, slipping again. So I've got a lot of new stuff I want to show you. So please, if you're around and you want to watch a good video and have a couple of laughs and have a coffee with me in the morning, I usually do my filming in the morning. And please subscribe. Hit that notification. We'll notify you. Notification. Every time we upload a new one, you'll be able to get the first video out there. And I hope you guys follow me and share it, you know. So is everybody having a good day? Where are you all from? Are you in that nice sun? Oh. By the way, I never told you guys, I'm from Nova Scotia, Halifax. So I got a lot of people out there rooting for me. Newfoundland too. Got to give a shout out to my girlfriend out there, Leona. Tor London Jesus, bye. And we have a good time. And she's making wreaths now too. She's following me and she's making wreaths. Sometimes she'll message me or she'll FaceTime and she says, oh my God, Flora, you got to help me out here. So I help her. It's all good because I really enjoy doing this. And if you really enjoy doing this, you know, it's like giving a smile to somebody, you know, trying to help them, right? There's another thing. You're helping somebody else out. And nowadays, that's so nice. So we keep these because I keep these. You know what I keep these for? Because they're big. At Christmas time to do my urns, I put a Christmas bulb on it. I put the glue on it. I stick it in my urns. Greatest job. It's the best way. So, yep. So, yeah. So, I'm still waiting on an order of this fern, but it's not coming in. So, yeah. So, I'm just going to put all this on my little charcuterie board here that I got from my girlfriend, and then we'll go from there. My glue pen is hot. Okay, let's get right into it. So anyway, what I did was I did my bows, and you know, like the last time, see there, I didn't even cut it. You girls caught me out. Now I know a lot of men out there that really are good. I've been following them too, and I cannot believe it. It's not just women, it's men, it's children. You know, maybe somebody, I'll pass something along to them and they'll learn. I like using these wreaths, and I really like using the grapevine wreath. This is a bamboo wreath. I call them forms when I'm just talking. Bamboo, grapevine, and I like this one. I really like this one. And you saw what I did with it. You saw how big I got it. Like from nothing. There, look at that. That's all you need on your door. Like, I don't know. Everybody's different. And then I'm doing purple next too. I'm doing a real purple, beautiful purple one. If I can get it up today, we'll see what happens. So step back, look at your wreath, and then go from there. So I'm going to start with the boxwood, and you know you can push the boxwood up. Okay, so you can push that right up. Okay, and I just snip it down because we don't need all that. Don't forget, because you're not going through a big grapevine, you're going through a smaller one. And if you want, I like taking it off because I can control it. I want control. I want to look at it. I want to make sure it's all even. So the other day I have to laugh. So my friend messages me. He says, oh, Flora, that's a really nice wreath. But the video was too long. And I'm like, the video's too long? The video's too long? I says, well, it's no more than watching a movie. Get a coffee. But I guess to wreath makers, if it's not to somebody that's not used to it, he's bought a couple of wreaths off of me, sent it to his aunt and his relatives. But he says, well, it's not a movie. And I'm like, okay. So now I get it. wreath makers will watch it more than somebody that likes to watch movies. So yeah. So next week or the week after, I'm heading away. You know what I just thought I'm gonna get my son to do? It would be so perfect to have a light right here, right? So when I'm back there, I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, getting back to, I'm going away in 2 weeks, and I'll be gone for about 3 weeks. Now I like to bend these. See how I just bent that? I like to bend them. You know why you can bend them so easy? Because the stems on them are not big. That's harder. Well, you can bend that, but this one is a lot easier. You can just bend it. And you know, with my nails, I've got an advantage on anybody that doesn't have nails. Everybody asks me, how do you do anything with those nails? Oh, I do a lot. There. So now I want that to go out there, so the glue is like a little bit hot. So I'll just say, and I'm gonna take a few minutes to take my sweater off. Whew, you get in there and you start working and you get in the zone. Okay, so I'm gonna go around it with more greens. I'm gonna go in. Now I put the bow, did you notice I put the bow more under here, inside here, and up, because I wanted to make this part, because this time I went this way. I want to bring it down this way. See how nice that went in? So it's starting to come alive, like I say, alive. It's coming alive. My girlfriend's got a beautiful garden out in the country. And I talk to our flowers. If you want a good bloom, talk to your flowers. So now I'm stepping back. Sometimes I even want to do this, bring it more to me so that I can see it and I know exactly where it needs more. These are good fillers. These are good starters. I would say starters. But I know a lot of people, like I've noticed them online, and they might get a bush, and then they put one bush together and they put it on, and then they put another. I like it so it looks like, you know, like it's coming out from the door. And some wreaths, you got to watch that, because some people, they can't have those wreaths because they've got screens, right? So when they have screens, it's pretty hard because it keeps hitting. You don't want that. I'm really limited to this. This is upsetting me. They don't open till the 25th. I'll be at the door at 10 o'clock. But I'm going to go down to another place tomorrow once the snow. They haven't cleaned off any of the roads. We're in Crystal Beach. Our power went out the other night. That's why I couldn't get back to you. We weren't doing nothing. I would have loved to made a wreath, but the power went out. I was like, oh, here we go again. Now remember, always clean it off. But I just, when they're little like this, you can't even see them. I just throw them on the floor and then I get it with the dust buster later. Okay, so I'm gonna do that there. Oh, I'm so upset that there's no more. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I am just flying by the seat of my pants on this one too. But we are running out of my little fuzzies. I love these fuzzies. They're so, oh. There. Put some, you can put some inside your bows too, you know, if you wanted to. You can do that. A lot of people do that. I'll try that. We're all doing this together. Now when we go in with the bow, what I do is I cut it on an angle and I go right up underneath where that wire is. And I try to get it in there. That's why I like working with these wires, because you can get right underneath there. So I'm going to put another one down here. And here we go. I'm getting in the zone. When I stop talking, you know I'm getting in the zone. You can message me. She's in the zone. She's in the zone. Okay, I move my bow again. There. So last week this has probably been my, well, I used to, like I said, I almost stopped doing it. So last week, I'm just trying to get up in here now. Last week, I looked at my videos from way back when, and my technique has changed. And I've learned so much from all you lovely YouTuber wreath makers out there that have helped me along my journey, and I'm getting so much response and so much inspiration from everybody. But yeah, my technique has changed. I used to use a lot of props. And I'm holding this guy because I want him to hold that little bunny up, that Easter eggs and the nest. Okay, I want to see that little Easter bunny's going in up here, and he wants to see where the heck those eggs are, because he's going to get them. Okay, now remember, before you shake it, make sure you know nothing falls out. Check the back. If anything's out of the back sticking through, you cut it. You can use any kind of a leaf just to cover it up. Just make sure product going out that it's a lot nicer. Yeah. So, yep. Now I gotta get that little bunny guy. Where is he? Okay. I'm gonna glue him in. I found my spot. And look at that. Up a little higher. Yep, and you know what happened? The little thing I had broke off, so I'm gonna have to make another one. That was weird. But that's what happens when you're doing wreath making, right? It happens. That's what you do. Get that foam. Well, see how that went in? Perfect. So we'll wait for a few minutes and we'll let that dry. We'll let that dry. And then we'll come back to it. So we'll add some more flowers over here. We know where that little guy's gonna go. So I put it up a bit higher, but I'll put it down here. And then remember, if you see too many of these strings, your glue strings, just get a blow dryer. Okay, so let's start out with some of these. These are nice yellow. They look nice. So we're gonna get those guys right in. Oh, and I was telling you, I haven't done maybe since Christmas. Maybe I've done 7 in my lifetime videos. And before I was never videoing my face. And then I thought, well, what the heck? They might want to see who I am. I just thought, oh, they don't want to see me. They just want to do their wreaths. So, yeah. So, just recently, I got the courage to do it, to come out and say hi to everybody. And oh my goodness gracious, all the response. It was so nice, so kind. It was like, what? Should have done this sooner. So I'm learning. I know what I can do, and I know I can make nicer wreaths too. But you get nervous when you know that that camera's on you. You get nervous. And then I guess you get better as you go on. Everybody says you do, so I guess I will. I'm just old Flora down here, trying to make some nice wreaths and sell them, and hopefully you'll love them. And you'll give me some love for that. Now there's a lot I've got to fill in over here, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I still got a lot left. A lot left. And when they're rustic like this, I like showing this. I've done the full ones. If a customer says to me, because they like the way I do it, I like to bring it out. I like it to look 3D. If they want the whole thing done, then that's what they get, because they're paying for it, and that's what they want. And I'm from Crystal Beach, Ontario. Pretty little town. Beautiful snow all over the place right now. So let's get this little guy in. He's the one, I know he's got a lot of those the little eyes, they're glass. So I wanted to give a shout out too to where all my wreaths are that I was talking to you about recently. You know what? He doesn't want to go down. This little guy's giving me a hard time. Okay, I want him up in here. He's giving me a hard time. time. But don't forget, you can bend everything. So I'm just gonna leave them like that for a minute. I want to give a shout out in Ridgeway to Lasting Impressions, and her name is Sarah, and that's Ridgeway, Ontario, and that's in Crystal Beach. And if you go see her, she's got all the decor you want, and my stuff is in her store. So we pretty much sold out at Christmas time, and she is a real sweetheart. So yeah, you gotta come. When you come to Ridgeway or Crystal Beach, everybody goes to Crystal Beach because of the beach, but they forget about Ridgeway. Well, you gotta come and see her because she has a beautiful store. She's got clothes, she's got sunglasses, she's got running shoes, she's got mittens, she's got jewelry, she's got home decor, patio furniture, rugs. She's a really nice girl. Her name is Sarah. Go check her out. Tell her that Flora sent you. And yeah, and she always has sales, always. So, yeah. There we go. There. There we go. There we go. See if you can zoom in on that. Can you see that? It's getting close. We'll get some white flowers in there. I got these at Michael's yesterday. I got a whole whack of them. Yeah, Michael's. Ashley's Brush Garden. They were on sale. US $1.99, Canadian $2.99. And I got a whole whack of them. So, yep, that's more stuff. There we go. Let's see if we can get the rest of this in. Now I haven't used this recently, so I just want to see what I'm just going to play with it. And I'll be right back. I just want to see how it's going to look. If it's not going to look, I'm not going to use it. Okay. I am back. So I decided to cut these bush down because you have to place them. They're going backwards. You can't turn them around. So I've been playing with these, and hopefully I can get them in there that looks good. Because I don't have a pick machine. Like I told you, I mean, I just started this again, and I didn't know if I was going to do it. But like my girlfriend said, come on, you should. You're good at it. So what I'll do is I'm back at it, and down the road when I can afford to do it. You know how it gets with wreath making. And if I can afford to get me one of those nice pick machines, I will, like the other ladies. But I'm just a small little business. I'm in my basement, you know. I was up in my kitchen at Christmas time because I had so many Christmas orders. And I had people picking them up, and it's easier to pick up. I do love Etsy. They brought me a lot of business. But sometimes, you know, you put one on your door and the next thing you know, somebody wants it. That's okay. That's what I'm here for, and I'm here to help you out. I can help you out. My My son's behind the camera. Maybe one day he'll show his face. Oh, here we go. A sliding wreath. See how it curls? I like it because it's rubbery. You put this on your front porch or on your door, you don't have to worry. Well, the weather nowadays is crazy. But if you got this nice of a wreath and you're going to have bad weather, you go out and get it and bring it inside because you don't want it to ruin. You know? I don't want to see on the news that Flora Whalings is, or Flora on Etsy shop is, her wreath is going down the highway. I sell to a lot of people in Texas too. That is so nice. I made a couple cowboy wreaths. That was nice. There. Well, it's starting to come together. I'm still not finished with it. And I gotta fix that little guy up there. He's peeking out there. No tomorrow. And we still have to add some white in it. So I'll be back in a little bit and we'll go from there. So I'm at the point where I'm seeing some gaps. So I'm just filling them in now with a couple of these pieces. Yeah. So if I see some, I want to put some more up here. Now I like this because there's two nails here, so I can look from the side and look from this side. I need a couple more, but now I'm looking at this one's got to go back there. I know the bow looks a little, but I will fix my bows because I'm a bow fixer. Can't hide that bunny's face. Yeah, we'll have to fix those bows. This is the first time that I ever went this far in. You can see in the back how far I went in, and I attached my bow inside. So that's pretty far, but that's okay because I wanted to try something different and I want to look all the way around, you know, because this lady said to me, she says, well, make sure that it doesn't scratch my door, and I'm like, no, well, we'll have you covered, don't you worry. So I will fix this in a minute. We are not done. I still need another one up here. I don't want, yeah. One in here. There is one in there, but you can't see it. And I want to see it. So, we'll bring it forward. Goes on one side, goes on the other. Okay, give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. I'm just getting into the zone. I'm just cutting up these little roses. making sure that we've got enough. If we don't, we'll use more. And there's some of those leaves there. I do want to use some of them because they bring some color into there. I have to put them in. Anyway, I did some trimming, and I always like to keep my area clean because it can get very... Now, I wonder if any of these are going to look good after. I don't know. You never know. So, we'll start. Now remember, if you got to bend them to look a certain way, whatever your look is, then you get in there and you bend them. See? Oh! Well, I'm glad that I cut that because I can put a little bit of glue, and that's why these always come in handy. Just put a little bit in that hole. Then you just put it back on the little peck. That's why it's so good to have nails. Well, for me anyway. There we go. Okay, this guy's got some wings. Okay. And I don't have a blow dryer down here, so I'm not, yeah. But maybe tomorrow I will. So I'm trying to see that now. There's been some white. It's a little more. I'm wondering about this. I think it's too, I like the back part of it. The veiny part. Oh, we're going to be doing something with these white tulips too. These are really, really nice what I got. So that I just got in too, and we'll be doing something nice with that. Okay. So, we've got some more. Just have to put a little bit more, that's all. I think this might be just it. different spots and it's just gonna call it a day. One more. And this has become another beautiful wreath. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm in love with this one. Look at where the bow is going. Oh, I'm really upset with my bow. But I'll play with that. No. See, the next time I might come out here. But this lady wanted her bow more in the back, so I do what the customer wants. And this little guy. So, alrighty. What's everybody think? This is the one you guys have been getting me all the love. So I'm going to do the yellow one so you can see it, and then the pink one, but oh boy, I'm trying to do that without my face being in there. Can you see that? Or you know what? I'm going to do this. There you go. That's from FlorasPlaceShop. So look me up, and I'm on YouTube. So come on down and join me and see what I'm going to do next. See all the vintage stuff that's going to be coming up. And I got vintage jewelry. Really nice stuff. So hopefully you'll get to have fun with me doing that. I don't just make wreaths. I have other stuff too, and I want to share with you. So come along with the journey with me and make some wreaths and have some fun. Thank you, and have a great blessing day.